See how bamboo is transformed into eco-friendly sheets at Fowa's Yanqing plant. The stalks are first washed, stripped, and cut into smaller sections. These pieces are then steamed to soften the fibers, preparing them for pulping. The pulping machine extracts the fibers, separating them from lignin and other impurities. Each batch of pulp is tested for consistency and moisture content to maintain uniform paper quality. The fibers are spread into mats using a sheet-forming machine, which controls thickness and density precisely. Mats are then pressed and dried through heated rollers, eliminating excess water and strengthening the fiber network. Specialized rollers ensure even surface texture and reduce curling in the final sheets. After drying, sheets are trimmed, cut, and stacked, producing bamboo paper ready for packaging and shipment. Quality inspectors verify smoothness, thickness, and flexibility to meet environmental product standards. The combination of natural bamboo, automated pulping, pressing, and drying ensures consistent, high-quality sheets. Fowa's eco-friendly approach highlights innovation in biodegradable product manufacturing. The attention to fiber treatment and moisture control is impressive, and the range of textures produced for different uses is unexpected. Seeing the precision in drying and pressing truly emphasizes engineering in sustainable paper production. Only selected Yanqing bamboo exhibits the density required for thousands of uniform stirrers. Logs move through automated washers that remove dirt and outer layers, leaving clean bamboo ready for cutting. The bamboo is then sectioned into smaller billets, sized precisely for coffee stirrers and ice cream sticks. CNC cutters slice the billets into uniform sticks, while sanders smooth surfaces to eliminate splinters. The sanding stage is more critical than it seems. Smooth edges prevent breakage and ensure comfort for users. Some sticks are gently heated to improve flexibility, preventing cracks during packaging. Edge finishing machines trim and polish sticks, adding subtle uniformity across thousands of units. As production continues, workers inspect sticks for straightness and consistent length. Quality checkpoints help catch anomalies early, keeping waste low. Bundles are counted, labeled, and prepared for packaging. It's neat to see how such a simple object undergoes multiple sophisticated steps before reaching a coffee cup. The entire operation balances automation and manual oversight, maintaining efficiency while upholding Yanqing's sustainability goals. Seeing bamboo converted into thousands of stirrers and sticks ready for consumers really highlights resourcefulness. Each step emphasizes eco-conscious practices, from water recycling and washing stages to energy-efficient drying processes. Finished bamboo products are then boxed and sent to distribution, closing the journey from grove to final use. The workflow cleverly combines modern machinery with hands-on inspection, proving that eco-friendly production can meet high-volume demand without sacrificing quality. Annually, Sankrea Bursa processes thousands of logs to produce 300,000 chairs and 10,000 tables. Sankrea Group's facility in Bursa, Innegel produces furniture with full vertical integration, combining raw material processing and final assembly under one roof. The facility scale requires thorough planning in every stage, from log intake to final packaging. Logs sourced from state forest enterprises and imports are first sorted and stored for processing. Every log is evaluated for grain pattern and strength to match its final product use. Each batch of logs undergoes moisture and density measurement to optimize cutting and drying parameters. The logs enter the steam chamber, where controlled heat softens the timber for shaping. Steam duration is adjusted based on log diameter and wood species, ensuring flexibility without compromising strength. After steaming, logs proceed to the cutting and planing lines, producing precise planks and boards for chairs, tables, and seating components. Cutting machines and planers are programmed for exact dimensions, minimizing waste while maintaining structural integrity. Boards are transferred to drying kilns to reach the ideal moisture content for long-term stability. Drying parameters such as temperature, airflow, and duration are continuously monitored. Once dried, boards are sanded and shaped using CNC routers and shaping machines, preparing them for assembly. Some components are laminated and bent using custom metal molds to form ergonomic curves for armrests and chair backs. Edge banding machines apply protective and aesthetic finishes on exposed surfaces, ensuring durability and uniformity. Components are grouped and moved to assembly lines, where jigs and fixtures guide workers in constructing chairs, tables, and armchairs with consistent quality. Glue application, fastening, and pressing are conducted systematically to prevent structural issues. After assembly, certain chairs receive leather or synthetic upholstery, adding comfort and visual appeal while protecting underlying wood surfaces. The upholstery process integrates tension control to prevent wrinkling and sagging over time. Final products undergo inspection for dimensions, stability, and surface quality. Outdoor furniture is treated with protective coatings for weather resistance, while indoor lines receive final sanding and finishing tailored to design specifications. Each coating layer is tested for adhesion and longevity. Finished furniture is then packaged and labeled for domestic and international shipment. Sankria's integration of raw material processing, drying, CNC machining, assembly, laminated bending, and upholstery maximizes efficiency while ensuring reliability. The scale of production, including 300,000 chairs and 10,000 tables annually, reflects careful planning and advanced engineering in both machinery and process control. The coordination of bent laminated components and precise upholstery is striking, highlighting attention to both ergonomics and craftsmanship. The combination of automated processes and skilled operators creates furniture ready for diverse markets across 30 countries. This integrated approach ensures each chair meets both comfort standards and design expectations. Seeing such coordination from log to finished product is impressive, and the precision in CNC shaping adds a layer of confidence in durability. The efficiency of steam treatment and drying stages is striking, demonstrating how industrial engineering ensures consistent quality in high-volume furniture production. Massive logs are fed into the Segaspaka Binderberger 520 South Sudanese Pound Z, where its robust feed rollers grip and guide them toward the high-speed chopping mechanism. The multi-blade rotor shreds wood efficiently into uniform chips. Operators carefully monitor thickness and consistency, ensuring optimal output for pellets or biomass processing. Safety locks and sensors maintain smooth operation throughout. Never expected such a powerful machine to handle this volume so smoothly. The combination of speed, control, and durability makes the 520 South Sudanese Pound Z a cornerstone in industrial wood processing. How can a simple log become a precise bottle stopper blank using Lathe tools? The uneven piece of Canadian maple is aligned on the lathe, with its weight carefully centered for balanced rotation. Operators adjust the Delta 46 to 460 belt and variable speed controls, ensuring each cut is steady and consistent. Roughing gouges remove high spots, gradually shaping the log into a smooth cylinder. Ellsworth's spindle gouges refine the cylinder, producing uniform surfaces. The skew is applied for final passes, scraping gently to perfect the blank. After turning, pieces undergo a 24-hour drying process in front of a dehumidifier to stabilize moisture content. The skill required to manipulate each tool precisely is impressive, and mastering the sequence builds both confidence and technique. Didn't expect a simple log to produce so many usable blanks. Every step balances control, speed, and material handling, demonstrating why firewood can become elegant writing instrument components. This project also serves as an excellent training exercise for tool mastery on end. A single piece of salvaged walnut is transformed into a small goblet, highlighting the skill of working with raw wood. It's surprising how much potential is hidden in what many would discard, and this makes you rethink the value of every scrap of wood. Even the smallest choice of angle can influence the entire curve of the goblet. The wood is mounted between centers on the lathe, balanced carefully to avoid wobble during rotation. The operator adjusts the spindle speed according to the wood's density and grain pattern. Turning tools, including the roughing gouge, remove excess material to form a cylindrical shape. The control required here is something you can't underestimate, and seeing the cylinder form so smoothly is captivating. Hollowing the interior of the goblet involves a combination of spindle tools and scrapers. The hollowing step is tricky, and seeing the interior take form so evenly makes you respect the process even more. Scraper angles are adjusted depending on wood density. The operator observes wood shavings to gauge cutting efficiency. Hollowing is a balance of patience and intuition. Misjudged depth could weaken the goblet's stem. Even a minor hesitation during hollowing can change the internal shape subtly. Subtle corrections prevent asymmetry in the bowl. The lathe speed may be adjusted mid-hollowing. Using both hands stabilizes tool movement. Internal contours are refined slowly for smoothness. Hollowing requires coordination between eye, hand, and tool. Every adjustment to the lathe affects how the wood reacts. The choice of gouge angle determines whether fibers are cut cleanly. Consistent pressure ensures an even surface. The operator observes the vibration closely to prevent chatter marks. Each pass gradually brings the piece closer to the intended form. Roughing is not just removal. It's about preparing the wood to respond predictably. Attention to spindle speed prevents overheating fragile wood sections. Moreover, the lathe's alignment is checked repeatedly during this phase. tools are repositioned frequently to maintain optimal contact. Subtle differences in grain density can change how tools need to be applied. The operator continuously anticipates wood resistance. Removing too much material too quickly can compromise symmetry. After rough shaping, the operator switches to finer tools, spindle gouges and skews, gradually refining the goblet's exterior contour. The curves of the bowl and the delicate stem require attention to grain direction to prevent tear-out. Sanding begins while the lathe rotates slowly, smoothing out minor ridges and preparing the surface for finishing. The precision in handling grain is remarkable, and it's fascinating how the wood responds differently at each stage. Different gouge types allow the operator to target concave and convex areas. The skew is rested flat during delicate scraping passes. Small imperfections are corrected incrementally. Vibrations are minimized by adjusting hand pressure and tool angle. Transition areas between stem and bowl are treated carefully. Even small dents are addressed early. Correcting tear-out immediately prevents more significant flaws. Fine gouges allow smoother curves with less resistance. Patience is essential. Rushing leads to uneven walls. Sharp gouges, well-aligned centers, and consistent spindle speed prevent tear-out and ensure safety. The skill involved is obvious, and the results prove why experience matters as much as equipment. The operator watches the chip flow to adjust technique. Balancing tool pressure avoids uneven material removal. Hand positioning affects torque and control. Center alignment ensures true rotation. Experience informs subtle corrections before errors appear. The operator anticipates how wood reacts under heat and friction. Repeated passes refine dimensional accuracy. Maintaining tool sharpness shortens process time while improving finish. Once the desired shape is achieved, sanding continues with increasingly finer grits to polish both interior and exterior surfaces. The operator may use micro-sanding tools to reach tight areas in the stem and bowl junction. This step ensures a tactilely smooth finish. The attention to detail is impressive, and the stem junction looks delicate yet strong at the same time. Different grit sequences prevent scratches from earlier stages. Sanding direction follows the grain to avoid raising fibers. Micro-sanding tools access intricate stem areas. The operator monitors evenness by touch as well as sight. Surface evaluation guides progressive grit changes. Dust is cleared between passes to maintain visibility. Fine sanding also prepares the wood for finishing oils. Subtle imperfections are corrected with hand sanding. The operator alternates sanding techniques to reach hard angles. Consistent rotation speed ensures uniform abrasion. The stem junction is a focal point for smoothness. Hand feel guides final adjustments. Patience during sanding ensures a superior tactile experience. The natural beauty of walnut really shines here, and it's almost magical to see a small scrap of wood emerge as a refined object. The combination of skill, machine control, and attention to wood behavior is remarkable, and it makes you appreciate the simplicity yet depth of traditional wood turning. Grain patterns are accentuated through careful finishing. Minor surface corrections are applied if needed. Operator expertise is evident in flawless contours. Each step reflects respect for the material. Wood imperfections are managed creatively, not ignored. Protective finishes enhance longevity. Balanced pressure during finishing prevents uneven sheen. The goblet is a tangible result of iterative refinement. The final piece has a character that no machine alone could replicate. After finishing, minor imperfections are addressed with careful sanding or additional oil application. Even small steps in sanding and finishing accumulate to a masterpiece that feels alive. Never thought a piece marked as scrap could end up so elegant, and this makes you reconsider the potential in everyday materials. This makes the craft accessible yet challenging, and it's rewarding to see waste material find a new life as a functional, artful object. Each batch produces dozens of wooden bowls and tableware with precise craftsmanship. Skilled operators guide the turning and sanding for uniform thickness and surface finish. After shaping, pieces are polished and inspected. Never imagined a simple wood block could yield such elegant kitchenware. Attention to detail ensures every product meets premium standards. Bamboo strips pass through sanding machines to remove green and yellow outer layers. Then advanced auto-matching equipment selects and aligns colors for uniformity. The precision in automatic color selection is impressive, and didn't expect such consistency across dozens of strips.